that I agree with and a lot of things that I don't agree with. And I'd like to take the time, Madam President, members, to kind of address those. I mean, no disrespect in my comments. If anybody takes that, I don't intend it. But I also feel like it is my obligation and duty to be direct in my statements. So I start out by saying I echo the comment that was made by one of my colleagues when she said, "Women are sacred." I wholeheartedly agree. I couldn't agree with that statement more. I have a wife, 7 daughters, many granddaughters, 6 sisters, and the list goes on and on and on and on. My opposition to the ERA is not to somehow suppress them. I have daughters that have gone to school. I have daughters that own businesses. I have daughters that are doing exactly what they want to do, and we've helped them. We've supported them in that. I actually oppose the ERA because I believe that that is the way to protect the women in my life.
Mm-hmm. That's called benevolent patriarchy.
161 million women will consider us their hero if we ratify the ERA. Madam President, members, I have no doubt that everyone on either side of this debate are sincere in what they are stating. But I can tell you, when I look up in the gallery and I see that probably close to half of the people up there are women that oppose the ERA, I'm not sure that it's quite as cut and dry that 161 million women are going to think we are heroes if we ratify the ERA. I believe that there are just as many in opposition, if not more, as those that support. And I thank you for being here and making your voices heard. So let me get into some of the other issues. I've heard that it's not an argument that it's too late. I respect my colleague who made that statement. I wholeheartedly disagree. And there's a reason for that. 1979 was the original deadline, and then it was extended to 1982. Probably that was valid. We don't know yet because the courts have not held whether an extension was valid. But what we do know is we're 37 years beyond that, and the idea that the legislature at the state level can somehow determine what is and isn't going to be extended is just incorrect. That's a federal issue controlled under the United States Constitution, and we have to deal within that limitation. So what we do here doesn't change whether it's legal or not legal, or whether it can be extended. But what I will tell you is this, is that the extension is moot. The U.S. Supreme Court in National Organization for Women versus Idaho stated that after 1982, that all of the cases in the courts were moot and that they were to be dismissed. That was a directive given to the lower courts, and the lower courts had an obligation under the authority of the U.S. Supreme Court to dismiss those cases as moot. It is invalid. Not only that, we have 5 states that originally ratified that now have repealed or rescinded their ratification. We're not near 38. Arizona will be the 38th to ratify if this were to happen, but there wouldn't be 38 states that have currently ratified and have a valid ratification. So that's not accurate either, Madam President. Now let's talk about the 14th Amendment. I continue to hear the quote by Justice Scalia, but what we're not told is that Justice Scalia made that statement in an interview as an individual and not sitting on the court where his opinion had the effect of law. But what we do have is a case starting in 1971, which is Reed versus Reed, which did state that the 14th Amendment actually protects gender. And we have multiple cases since then. I won't bother you for the sake of time with all the cases, but we have multiple cases since then that have reaffirmed the fact that the 14th Amendment in fact covers gender. You can go look it up, 1971, Reed versus Reed. That was the original case. Now, why did we need the 19th Amendment if the 14th Amendment covers gender? Because the court holding didn't occur prior to the 19th Amendment. But that does not invalidate the court's position or holding in Reed versus Reed. And that is the state of the law today under the interpretation by the U.S. Supreme Court on